This is part two to our review of Kobe Bryant Enterbay figure, and as I kind of conclude the last video, I kind of went through the numbers of his career, and you might say, what does it do? This is a figure review. I mean, really, this is a figure review. This isn't about whether Kobe Bryant was better than these other guys, and some of the guys I listed there are Enterbay figures of. There's some of them that I listed I wish there was. The only one that I listed that there wasn't was actually the Human Highlight film, Dominique Wilkins, but the rest of them I listed. And I'm just saying, if you're a Lakers fan, get Kobe. I mean, if you are a strong Lakers fan, get him. And the next part of this is going to prove to you why you should get him. But if you're like saying, I want to get some good basketball players, I'm not saying Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron. I'm not saying he's better than Allen Iverson or Kevin Durant. But I am saying that if you look at some of the great players, and I'm not saying Kobe's not great, like I said before, he's be in my top 10, but I don't think he'd be in my top 5. Is that you look at the numbers, and guys like Allen Iverson and Kevin Durant and LeBron James, who have better scoring averages for their career than does Kobe Bryant. And after I finished my last video, I was talking to my son last night, and we was like, yeah, but he played longer, came right out of high school. So did LeBron. LeBron came straight out of high school. And there are other players that came straight out of high school, too. And I'm not trying to diminish Kobe's ability. I'm trying to actually enlighten you that as good as some think he is, and some I think that he thinks he is, the numbers just don't back that up. And we talked about, too, that championships, however they are important, they aren't everything. It's kind of like when the first, when they had the Dream Team, 92. Everybody knew the greatest player on that team was Michael Jordan. And at the time, how many championships did he win? Just one. Magic had 5, Larry had, 3, and but Jordan only had 1 championship. So I just want you to think about just the numbers in itself, that they don't lie. They don't promote this great player as much as we'd like to think. Now, let's get into the figure. So, out of a background, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I think the background doesn't lie. Is he strong enough for necessity for an Enterbay figure? Yes, I think so. Would he be stronger than, say, Blake Griffin? Yeah. Would he be stronger than, say, Jeremy Lin? Yeah, I would say that, okay? Even Derrick Rose, and I would say that totally. I think that he does have a international following and stuff like that. He has played a long time, and lately his career has been riddled by injuries. But even when he was injured the last few years, I mean, I've watched a couple games. He still scored 30, 40 points a game. I still believe he's scoring, but then again, when you're playing, somebody's got to score, and so why not Kobe? So, anyways, let's get into the figure. First, I want to show you a picture of him. It's on an ESPN DVD that I got of him, watching him how he practices, and I'll tell you what, he is a very serious player. And I want to look at his head sculpt here. I can focus a little better for you. Phenomenal. Enterbay did a phenomenal job. Now, this is the second edition Kobe. The first one was disappointing compared to this one, in my opinion. Didn't come with a real basketball stand like this. It just came with a black base. Did come with more shoes, but the jersey was kind of clumpy, I guess. It just didn't fit well like this one does. It's a little bit ridden up because of the clamps on the stand, but I can fix that. But overall, I mean, he's a good figure. He comes with the purple armband, the white T-shirt. He has the leg band, and he's got the shoes. They don't have the Nike swish on them for his Nike shoes, but it is a really good rendition, in my opinion, of Kobe Bryant. And he also comes with the oops, sorry about that. It also comes with the regular smiling head. And if you look at this one, compare it to the other one, I think this one is far above, better head sculpt than the other one, the first edition Kobe Bryant. So if you are looking to get one, make sure you double check that you're not getting the first edition one unless you want the shoes to be different, or maybe you're just, a huge Kobe fan, you want one of each. I mean, I guess, I get that. Okay. But honestly, that wouldn't sell me. Like you just want a Kobe figure and you're just a collector, have somebody go to Jordan or try to cover Jordan, you can use your Kobe figure. I did get this. Now this is a custom. I'll show you. Kobe Bryant. I was at the point of getting an extra jersey because I had come across an extra body and making an old version of Kobe when he was younger, with long hair. And so I ordered this on eBay, and it's an okay recast. The skin coloring's way off, but the hair, trying to get the young look Kobe down in the mouth and stuff like that. I mean, it's decent for a recast. And whenever you do a recast, I've shared this before, be careful what you get, because you can get some good ones and you can get some not so good ones. So, but the head sculpts, and it comes to likeness, out of a 5, I'd give it a 5. Really, it's a nice head sculpt, and I'm not going to complain. I think that Enterbay did a good job to get the likeness that of Mr. Kobe Bryant, and like this head sculpt is probably one that I use the most. I don't really use the smiling head sculpt in my pose because I'm not sitting there wanting to see these guys smile. I want to see them do some basketball poses, especially now that I would highly recommend it. I've waited for a while. I just got this. I'd get the hoop. Get the hoops, I am going to be getting a Storm Toys version just to see which one I like better, and if I don't like it, I'll take that one back, keep and get another Enterbay one or whatnot. So, but it does add a lot to your collection, and when you get it, you're surprised how big it is. For this display, I displayed a Lakers all-time DVD. As well as the Kobe figure, and the box, I would give it a 4 out of 5. It's just a typical box, just like every other one. It does match the size of the other Enterbay NBA boxes. I know the first edition the box was a bit smaller and it was noticeable, but I will say for Enterbay is that I really enjoy especially their NBA ones, but their boxes. I think they add a lot to the figure by means of decoration. It just gives you an extra added element. And if I were to compare the Hot Toys version boxes versus the Enterbay, I think Enterbay is a lot better. Now there are some nice, like we have the Terminator DX10. That's got a nice box, But most of those Hot Toys just have the shoe box and the plastic inside, and it's just not. I guess if you're going to spend that kind of money and their prices are comparable, I guess I would like to have a better casing at least. So, not that I'm saying that's worth that, but I'm still saying is that it would make it much more appetizing to have it like that. Okay, so for the body and everything like that, and the jersey and the shoes, 4 out of 5. The jersey's kind of silky. It fits on him. It's more like a nice leather glove versus the old one, which I've seen is just kind of like a staunchy mitten that just doesn't fit well. Now, for an overall view, if you were to say, is this a figure that's worth purchasing? Sure. Nice figure. It comes with a trophy. It comes with the extra lauded hands and things like that. You can do, pose them just like Kobe. You can make them want to be just like Michael, whatever you want to do. And maybe you're a Kobe fan, you're highly offended by my remarks. I just don't think he is as great as everybody thinks he is. And if you would say, who would you rather buy, a Kobe or an AI? Well, personally, I'm not a diehard fan of either, I would take Allen Iverson just because I think overall he had a better skill set. The problem is when you're 6'7" versus 6 foot. Yeah, and you're that size, go up against a guy twice your size, you tend to wear out a little faster. So, thanks for watching this, and I hope you have a great day. And leave any comments or remarks. God bless. I'm out.